Welcome back to the grind. In this video, we're going to talk about the Wave 2 release of the Withermoon Legendary Earth Invoker, Morak. Now, I'm excited for this dragon because it is an Invoker. I was hoping for an attack rune for Namaka, but as we'll see later, there is no attack rune. It's an HP rune. Regardless, I think this dragon is going to be a lot of fun to fly, and I'm looking forward to getting him. Now, his spells, first his Invoke shot. If you are not aware, Invokers have 3 regular attack shots, and then a 4th shot is the Invoke, which each one has a different ability. For Morak, that will be basically a Death Gaze, dealing 2500% of the dragon's attack damage power to towers in a small target area. So this will be like Mind Spike or Chomp, as we've seen in other dragons, that will easily be able to take out 2 towers, and in some locations with right positioning, even 3 towers. Now, unfortunately, this dragon does not have any other attack spells really, and he also lacks a heal. However, as you'll see as we discuss these other spells, he does have ways to avoid a lot of damage, as well as regenerate his damage dealing ability with that Invoke shot. So the next spell he has is Magic Barrier, which is a white 0 rage spell that you activate, and it lasts for 3.5 seconds, and it will block all towers super shots, including mage drains, as well as all damage. And then it will have a 5-second cooldown after it ends. The next spell is called Hover, and it's an active blue 2 rage spell that cloaks the dragon for 3 seconds and stops the dragon from moving. But while cloaked, the dragon can still use spells and ammo without ending the cloak. So this dragon will be invisible from taking damage or super shots, and will still be able to use spells and ammo to deal damage. And this will last for 3 seconds, will increase rage regeneration by 100%, and then have a 6-second cooldown, which can be decreased by the ruins. I'm not sure by how much though. The last spell is Rapid Cooling, and this is a active white 2 rage spell that will dodge all incoming projectiles and super shots for 1 second. So it's like a 1-second cloak, will deal 8% of modified HP to damage in a target in the nearby area, and will instantly refill ammo. So you can unload all your ammo and the Invoke on a tower, use Rapid Cooling to dodge all the initial damage and super shots, and then unload another full bar or full set of ammo and Invoke shot into another tower or 2, depending on the setup. And that'll happen really quickly prior to taking any damage. Now, because of these spells, there I think are a few combinations that you would potentially want to use depending on the tower setup. A few of the main towers that would be a problem for Morak is the Shield Tower, the Blue Mage, and the Ice Flak, because the Ice Flak can deactivate Magic Barrier, the Blue Mage can get in the way of using Hover, and the Shield Tower obviously can forces you to attack the either Storm Tower or Earth Flak before you can damage other towers. If there is not an Ice Flak, or if there is not an Earth Flak or Shield Tower, let's say there's no Ice Flak because that's more common, then you would unload your first round of ammo on the Blue Mage before the shield goes off, or unload it on the shield initially. And then before you take damage, you use Rapid Cooling to dodge all the incoming shots, and then you would use your second round of ammo that is immediately regenerated to destroy the other tower, whether it's the Blue Mage or the Earth Flak. If you leave the Blue Mage for the second tower to destroy, then after Rapid Cooling, you would instantly use Magic Barrier, which would then prevent you from taking any damage from any of the shots that come next. If you destroy the Blue Mage first and then focus on the Earth Flak with your second round of shots, then you can use the Cloak spell immediately after using Rapid Cooling, and then from there, chain on Magic Barrier after. I don't know exactly how long it takes to regenerate ammo. I'm assuming it will be about 3 to 4 seconds. But as you can see, if you chain on Hover and Magic Barrier, you will be able to use Rapid Cooling again before your protection from damage runs out, which means you can use your regenerated ammo, Rapid Cooling for another instant regeneration of ammo, and at that point you should have been able to destroy all the towers on a short island. If you have to deal with an island that has an ice flak, an earth flak, and a blue mage, that makes things a little bit more complicated, and without knowing the exact ammo regeneration time, it kind of gets a little bit foggy and more just based on speculation. But I do feel like there's a lot of different ways that you could potentially deal with this, mixing the use of rapid cooling, hover, and magic barrier in different ways. Potentially with a back blue mage, since hover stops the dragon from moving, you could potentially use hover at the very start of the island in range to damage towers, but not yet in range for the blue mage to deactivate it. I don't know yet because I haven't been able to fly this dragon at this point, but I do see a lot of potential options that I would like to test out before I commit to saying if that setup destroys this dragon or not. That being said, not all bases have that setup, and you're not always going to come into it defended. And so there are a lot of uses I feel for this dragon. I think this was going to be a very solid dragon, and I'm very excited to test him out and get some gameplay and see what we can do. And then for the runes and glyphs, we'll be decreasing hover's cooldown, which is going to be awesome. And that will open up a lot more options for his spell combinations. And then his mythic glyph will increase invoker HP, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. I was hoping for another attack glyph, either for Namaka or because this dragon relies heavily on attack. But regardless, this is Morak. I'm excited to get him and try him out. I hope you are too. And I'm hoping to get gameplay as early as I can so that I can give you a much better idea of whether or not this dragon is something that you would like to invest in. So good luck, and we'll see you in the next video.